Mind you, I am flat-chested as fuck. I am not a woman. I'm just a very beautiful man. Proceeds to kiss me, XYZ, right? Has been texting me every day since last Friday when I gave him my number. He proceeds to tell me in the car, I don't really know how to ask this, or, I really just don't know how to bring this up, but are you a man?
All right, welcome back to another video of Overreacting. No booker, but I go by the name of Eli. As always, we got Ace with us.
Yes, indeed. It's your boy Ace. Have no fear. I'm here. You heard?
Last but not least, we got Jew.
What it do? It's your boy Jew. We out here overreacting for you. More content, more clips. And if you want to see them new episodes, you get that Patreon. You heard?
Listen, this next video was sent over to us by you guys, the viewers. And it's one of them situations where people was going, yo, this guy, like, yeah.
This all the shit you forget to do.
Yo,
He ain't do that in a minute.
Where?
are you signaling that for the person on a video?
Bro, no comment. I'm saying
No comment. Listen, we gonna play the video. We're gonna come back and give our thoughts on it.
Just had a man pick me up for a date. He asked me if I was a man in the car. I said yes. This man turns around and takes me back home. Now, this is a very prime example of somewhat fragile masculinity, but also dishonesty. Not on my end, but on the end of the suitor. I met him last Friday at a club when I was out with my girlfriends. At some point, we duck off, we're talking, we're chatting, we're dancing, we're like really having a good time. We're throwing banter back and forth, we're being flirty, all these things. Mind you, I am flat-chested as fuck. I am not a woman. I'm just a very beautiful man. Proceeds to kiss me, XYZ, right? Has been texting me every day since last Friday when I gave him my number. He proceeds to tell me in the car, I don't really know how to ask this, or, I really just don't know how to bring this up, but are you a man? And I looked at him and I was like, yes, I am. I'm just a very feminine man. He pulls over and he's like, I just want to sit over and just like kind of talk about this for a second. I've never been in this position before, so I'm just like not really sure how to handle it. I had an inkling of a thought, but I didn't want to ask you and you be offended if you were not. However, it's just not something that I'm into particularly. And I think that's part of a bigger conversation as it relates to Black men being interested in just feminine energy, period. He proceeded to apologize and he's like, I'm so sorry. Like, I just like felt like I needed to get this off my chest and at least just ask. But if I'm being honest, I was just like, okay, yeah, like that's fine. Like no harm, no foul. Like it's all good. He's like, is it okay if I just, turn around and take you back home? I'm like, absolutely. Yes, please. We sat there in silence as he did a U-turn and literally dropped me back off. But it goes to show that sexuality truly is a spectrum. And while people may not be into whatever parts people have or whatever the case may be, people are just attracted to energy, period, which is okay. That's totally fine. I completely respect that. I'm not one of those gays that are like, I'm going to go get the trade and do this, that, and the third. That's really not my vibe.
I mean, teachers on, man. I think God did too much talking. I think he probably should have asked that question when he was introduced to Shorty, when it was vibing, or I don't know what the situation was, but I think.
So you consider them a shorty?
Yeah, it was an interesting choice of words you used there. Like,
I do not consider them personally to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's what. Oh yeah, but Trump president right now. Yeah, to the guy, he should have asked the guy. I mean, if he was a guy, you know what I'm saying? They got that worked out from the beginning. But for you to be vibing and talking and kissing the shorty, oh my God, a dude. No, you know why it's natural? Because I'm vibing and kissing the shorty, and I was
but
like,
well, he said he's gay, so I don't think you would have to use those. I don't know how it goes. He said he was gay.
He said, I don't know. I know he said he was a feminine man and whatever.
Okay, so he is a dude. He's just a feminine dude.
Whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, like, yeah.
We not professionals on this topic. I don't kill us. No, I'm saying. But I just think that these is first interaction conversations, bro. He went through all these emotions, texted this guy for a week and then pick them up to go out on a date. And now you want to ask this question, bro? You should have been asked this question, bro.
But to his defense, and these people, you know, they know what they're doing, right? They go to certain clubs and they understand that men might have had a couple of drinks, and you know, when men are intoxicated,
You see long hair,
they can't. They don't have the right capacity to be able to differentiate.
Oh, so you've been in this position before?
No, I've never been in no position. All right. What I'm saying is, when, like how Eli's saying, you drizz, you see long hair, you automatically thinking.
No, you got a story like that? Oh, it's not you. It's not.
Hell no, they ain't me, motherfucker. Hell no.
My bad.
I'm about to say I ain't hear about no story like that. Do you care to tell the story? Oh, yeah. Now, but what I was gonna say, again, like they know what they doing. Like, you know, they're taking advantage of men that are vulnerable or that have been drinking, and they put on their cosplay as a woman, and they put on everything that to look as much of a woman as possible. She tried to say, oh, well, I was flat chested, so that should. There's a lot of
flat chested women.
Yeah, biological women that are flat chested. Like that doesn't necessarily.
Kanye West do got the line up top, 2 bee stings. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So like that doesn't necessarily mean that you're a man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he probably obviously was drinking. He couldn't differentiate, and yeah, he was texting you for a week, but maybe at some point his recollection started to come back, and he started to analyze stuff. Like, wait a second, voice was kind of deep. She did have an Adam's apple. Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe the recollection is coming back, and then when he pulled up and he's seeing you, then he was like, maybe I'm tripping. Let me just ask you instead of assuming. Yeah. Which I can't fault he asked, you know what I mean, and respectful, and then he even took the person home. Like, you know, in that situation, I can see how some men, and he was talking about fragile masculinity. Fragile masculinity would have been, you know, him trying to harm the said individual because he felt like, you know, you violated or whatever the case is. He respectfully took you home and said, let's never speak about this again, basically. Like, you know what I mean? I can't say that's toxic masculinity. And we can't, again, we keep trying to shame men. We do this a lot in society. We keep trying to shame men when they want to have a preference. Like, you said you was a man. He took that as face value. Okay, cool. That's not how I roll. Like, it's not toxic masculinity. Oh, he's fragile. Like, no, that's just what you're not what he prefers. Like, you know, he's a straight man and he got caught up in a moment, whatever the case is. Don't try to shame him and make him feel guilty, like whatever the case is. And this is something that's almost exclusive to men. Women don't have to deal with this. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't have to deal with trans women, men, whatever the case is, trying to hit on to them, and then they getting confused at a bar. Like, this is almost exclusively something that men have to deal with. Like, women don't understand this concept. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so
you think that if a man is frustrated or angry at the moment, he's fragile?
No.
If you let it get the best of you to the point where you can't control what you're doing, then
I don't think it depends. Like, if you knew, then that's different. But if you get manipulated, I don't want to say you get tricked. You think you're talking to a woman, and you find out that woman got said extra tools. You know, I don't want to say that anyone deserves to get hurt or harmed or even, as the kids say, oofed. You get what I'm saying? It's a dangerous world out here when men find out they're in the bed with a man the hard way. Pause, no pun intended. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that can ignite a furious person.
True.
I don't think that person is fragile. I think, like how Ace says, it should be announced from the first conversation, so there's no hesitation or no ifs, ands, but about it, because a person that's doing that is already putting their life at risk.
If you don't announce that, like I said, you can never control anybody's reaction. So now, I mean, you never know what you're going to get. But one thing that he did say that was interesting to me is how the guy was attracted to femininity. And it's crazy that, I mean, his femininity is outshining the women that might have been at that spot. You know what I'm saying? That should speak to the femininity in the women today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all need to step y'all femininity up. You know what I'm saying?
And said dude might have been attracted to him. He probably knew he was a dude, but he probably is questioning his sexuality. There are dudes that's out here that's hopping in and out the fence. Bro. We don't know. Cause when I see
he had the chance, bro.
Yeah, I see man, I see sir. You know what I'm saying? They made out. You get what I'm saying? Like, I've never been drizzed to the point where I'm just making out with somebody in the spot, but people get drunk and they can't control themselves. But maybe what if it was a part of him that was interested, and then when he realized, like, yo, nah, this is really wild, and then he's not comfortable with, questioning his sexuality in a sense.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think that was the
I
situation.
think he was probably just.
Y'all hearing it from one person.
I think he's probably just in the spot, and then
So you pick him up and you drive off, and you then need to ask that question.
maybe he driving over. Now he looking over like, hold up, like I mean, like yo, can I ask you a question real quick? You know what I'm saying?
Because he had if he was teeter-tottering towards that lifestyle, he could have had that lifestyle. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He could have said like, yo, I'm not familiar with this, but I'm willing to try. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. He said, nah, that's not what I'm into. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take you home.
And they said they was talking for a week. So this is over the phone via.
You ain't getting no
text, so
photos.
really,
You ain't get. You talking to somebody for a week, you ain't getting no photos?
What kind of photos you get?
Any photo, I see chin.
Got some women with chins, man. What you mean?
Nah.
These women, they know how to dress up.
Look.
They know how to dress up.
You heard what you said? These women. That's a man, sir.
I was gonna say trans woman, but I didn't know if I could say trans woman.
But is he a trans woman though? I don't think he a trans woman. I think he just a cross dresser or something. Like I don't know.
I don't know the back.
We might get in trouble for this one.
Yeah. We might leave this in the vote. Like, I mean, this is just strictly for Patreon.
Yeah. But it's a good conversation because
but
it's confusion.
This is real conversations that this probably happens to. I ain't even gonna say an experience that I knew with somebody that was dancing on one of them people's, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I was thinking about. Yeah.
I had somebody that I knew that got caught
story.
up. I'll tell you after, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
but
it sounds familiar, but I'm trying to
like we're gonna tell you after.
That said individual was drizzed, and they was at a party where dubbing was, on the table, and he just went up behind somebody that may or may not have been a woman, like, you know what I'm saying?
May or may not. We know it wasn't a woman.
I'm just saying, like, but at that point you don't know. He just trying to get your dub, like, he just see like what
I'm saying at this point.
What was that rapper name that had that song and he was dancing on?
Oh yeah, that's that Zaddy dude. Like, I think that's his name.
I don't know his name.
Yeah, TikTok.
Right here. Yes. Right here. Yes. Now you getting drunk. Yes. No music. Yes. Now you getting drunk. Yes. Now you getting drunk. Yes. Now you getting drunk. No music. I don't need no music.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Stop trolling. Wait, what? What? What happened? Wait, what?
No! Oh, you talking about now you with your girls getting drunk.
Yeah. Had a situation like that. Like,
for sure, yeah.
But he was fake drizz too, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That situation.
And it's a crowded area, so you really don't know. But
yeah, you're not expecting that.
Ain't no way I'm talking to a real woman and on the phone, and I'm not getting no photos.
The funny part of that somebody was on live like, now you get drunk dancing with a man.
Yeah, we gonna have to find that and insert that in. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, and if y'all are real followers, know what I mean, you know that Drew had a POD back in the day, you know what I'm saying?
We gonna say pause of the day. I don't want nobody.
Yeah, I was deciphering. I'm like, wait,
but
like,
I don't want nobody penis on with something.
You're right. It was pause of the day.
Yes,
back in the day. That I was saying that you had a similar situation that he was talking about. I was saying,
yeah. But anyway, man, before we get canceled about it, like, let us know your thoughts in the comments, man. Should is it fragile masculinity? Was he? Is that something black men need to address? We don't know, or sexuality. I don't even know what I'm trying to even say right now.
This dude had been up front from the beginning.
And remember, you can't even ask them because a real black man is supposed to tell them they trans. Wasn't that what was said on the show? Any of you are part of the LGBTQ?
Know the rules. Ask me about trans? Yeah, that's me. That's me, the biggest. You should be blunt as a man, as a black man at that.
Oh yeah.
The real black man do
a
that.
Baby Tyson, like.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That's a real black man.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Anyway,
a real man with a. I mean,
if y'all know, man.
yeah.
Yo, like and subscribe, man. We drop new content every single day. Join the Patreon, man. The new episodes going over there, the exclusive content, the live streams, man. We got a lot going on Patreon. Make sure y'all join the Patreon. Link in the description, and we see you guys on the next one.
And caught the merch, yeah. And I boy back here. That's a wrap, yeah. Now you want?
Niggas trying to steal my shit.